Hi, it's me, Tony. So, there's gonna be a little bit of spoilers if you watch America's Got Talent and you like it. If you like America's Got Talent and you are thinking of maybe going on or anything like that, I'm gonna tell you some stuff that I've realized about it, and I'm pretty sure other people have too, but also being in the film industry to know more about it. So one of the things you have to win America's Got Talent, first of all, is talent. That's obvious. Second thing you have to have is a story. If you don't have a story, you will not win. And this is a little bit of spoiling the show and making you realize more about it, but if you think about it, whenever you watch the show, do you ever notice anybody going to the finals or the live shows that doesn't have a story? You can have the most talent in the whole thing, but if you don't got a story, you won't get through. The third thing, and also important, is that you should have is confidence. People go on with not a lot of confidence and it kind of messes up their performance a little bit, but if you got confidence, even if you start out small and get bigger, then you can go farther. So if you got talent, you got a story, and you got confidence, then you can probably make it pretty far on the America's Got Talent scene. Now, moving away from being on the show, if you want to know how to predict who's going through, who's not going through, and some of the things like that, this can also help you. It might ruin the show a little bit because I'm just like, this is, oh my god, I already know. So, if you don't want to know that, then don't continue watching. To find out if they're going to get the golden buzzer, you look at the screen and you listen for the music as the judges are talking. So, for example, if Simon is saying like words and then the music has that little thing like of almost like adding up inspiration, and then the camera is focused on him, like very, very focused on him, even when the performance is going on, then they're most likely gonna hit the golden buzzer. Especially during judge cuts, you can see it really clearly when it comes to the guest judges, because they're like, oh, this gave me goosebumps, oh, it was so great. They add up to it, and then the music, you hear the music, you see the camera going closer in, it doesn't cut to anyone else, and then golden buzzer. To predict if someone's going on to the next round, it kind of ties into what I was talking about in the beginning, but other words, if you don't see them have a story on screen, they don't have an interview, they're not going through. It doesn't even matter what they show you, if they don't got an interview, they're not going through. If they do have an interview, it doesn't mean they're going through, but it doesn't mean that they aren't. If they have an interview, it could go either way. But if they don't have an interview, they're not gonna make it. Because you have to have a story to win America's Got Talent. And so those are just some helpful things you can look out for if you want to test them out on your next America's Got Talent watching spree thing. I do it all the time, and I always like, well, that sucks, they're not going through. Have you noticed that before? Anyway, at the moment, I really wanted the two young boys that were singers, Jeffrey and the other one, to go on, and I was so surprised that they didn't. Very surprised. But I hope that America's Got Talent will bring them back, which is another thing that you can do if you have social media, when you see that happens and you want someone back, America's Got Talent usually brings people back. If the audience or us see and talk and commotion about it. So I was on Twitter and be like, retweet, 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 because they gotta come back. It's not fair for them to leave. That's my opinion, but yeah. So I hope this helped you or gave you some insight to the more film industry things. Film major. But anyway, if you like this video, you can go ahead and do that. If you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel. But I'm not gonna force you because I'm a Hufflepuff. If you don't know what that means, watch Harry Potter. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Both those links are in the description. And I think that's it. Okay, bye.